Yo, what's up guys, it's X-Rays. Welcome back to part 2 of my gaming nightmares. We're covering Ben Drown, which is a creepypasta that was made by someone called Jeducible, who explains a weird activity or some kind of weird glitch that was going on in his copy of Majora's Mask for the Nintendo 64. If you guys have not seen the first part, I highly advise that you check it out, because you won't know what exactly is going on in this episode, so make sure to check out that first episode. A link to it is down in the description and annotation, so the full playlist is in the top right. Now, in today's episode, we're going to continue the story, and before I jump into it, if you guys could slap a like and a favorite on the video, it does help the video get out there, and it lets me know that you guys are enjoying this series. Also, quick announcement, I do have my own t-shirt shop, and I actually made my own Gaming Nightmares t-shirt. You guys can check it out, link in the description below. But with that said, let's jump straight into the rest of the story. This one's going to be completely a summary of what exactly happens. Since the story is really long, there'd probably be a part 3 if it wasn't for me summarizing the rest of the story. So, let's jump straight into the rest of the story. Again, check out part 1 if you haven't already, because you're going to be a little bit confused. At this point, Jeducible turns off his N64, goes to sleep, and he's still having a little bit of issues, so let's jump into it. That night, Jeducible dreamed about the Link statue at great lengths. In the morning, he decided to go back to the house of the man who sold him the cartridge. No one is home. He asked a few questions to a next-door neighbor cutting grass, and eventually asked about Ben. An incident occurred with Ben and forced his parents to move from the neighborhood 8 years ago. Jeducible returned to his dorm and selected the Ben file after a bit of hesitation. The file is a mangled mess of graphics and sound, and twisted, seemingly dead Link stood outside the Stone Tower Temple amidst devilish sounds. A Link statue formed out of nowhere, and then everything faded to the dawn of a new day's screen. The screen opened, and he was now controlling Deku Link in Clocktown from a strange camera angle, looking from behind the clock tower door. The salesman appeared and the screen flashed to the Termina field, switching to Link again. The strange music continued. Walking through Termina, the salesman, Epona, Skull Kid, and the Link statue were all standing in a line near the entrance of the southern swamp. The salesman's gaze followed Link wherever he moved. Jeducible took out his ocarina and played the Song of Healing. After finishing the song, a shrill, audible sound rocked the room. The salesman theme increased in speed, and Link, again, died through the spontaneous combustion. Immediately, Link was sped to Great Bay. After a small cutscene of a Sora mask transformation, he found Epona on the shore. It seemed that she was signaling something. Thus, Jeducible dived into the water to find a Link statue at the bottom of the lake. Suddenly, Sora Link began violently choking and died, right next to the statue. The menu screen flashed on the television, and Jeducible realized that the game wasn't playing with him, but recounting the exact way in which Ben died, by drowning. The file Your Turn is replaced by Ben, and a new file appeared under Ben, entitled Drowned. This short chapter was more of a personal reflection. Jeducible tells the reader that Ben seems to have taken over his dreams. He attributed every action he did in the game to the fact that he thought Ben was watching him, and simultaneously controlling his ideas. Jeducible had skipped all of his classes and closed himself in his room so that Ben could not watch him. He noted that the game had spoken to him using Ben's name, but remains confused as to the game's purpose and reason for tormenting him. The game file he created originally had returned, but he had no interest in continuing the game. All he wanted to do was go back home to his parents. The next chapter was written from the perspective of Jeducible's college roommate, and is grammatically messy. The roommate was sure that Jeducible was alright, having just moved out. He was returning home. However, he did note that he had been rooming with a friend, and he had been wary of Jeducible's recent paranoid behavior. He rarely ate, slept, or left the room. Before leaving, Jeducible entrusted his roommate with a flash drive that held all of his recorded footage from the cartridge. The flash drive not only contained the videos, the password to Jeducible's YouTube account, but also a document entitled thetruth.txt, the latter of which explained as a note taken during the gameplay. He revealed that he is to reveal the truth.txt to the world on September 15th as per Jeducible's request. The fourth video that accompanied the text followed Link through a regular run-through of the ancient castle of Ikana. Link was then introduced to Gomez at a camera angle inside Link's hat, and was soon killed in the newfound blue fog that surrounded him. Link was then warped to the graveyard, where he checked the statements on some of the tombstones. Link fell into one gravestone that stood in front of a Link statue, and was taken to a windy corridor as a quote, "It'll be our little secret, okay?" flashed on the screen. Link walked a corridor but was ambushed by a Link statue and another quote, "You can't run." The screen returned and showed him, dead still, beneath the clock tower with the salesman and a Link statue by his side. The screen faded to black with the quote, "Please help me." The game returned to the menu screen, and the file that was once Ben was now named Matt. The Truth was a document that described Judusible's interactions with the game in a bit more depth than his text or video recounts. He recounted how he originally believed the game to be an elaborate hoax, but when he was contacted by a clever bot online by Ben himself, the hoax became real and slowly began to consume his life. It became evident that Ben enjoyed playing with him, messing with him through the game. Judusible realized that Ben went so far as to alter his video of the game and his summaries of the events as he saw them. Ben mentioned through the chatbot that he had affected others in the same way that Judusible had been affected by this curse. Thus, Judusible not only wanted others to know of Ben and the events, but even went as far as to cleverly name his videos in a way so that Ben would be unaware, and never used the lens of truth or gossip stone through any playthrough. The document ended with Judusible signing off, glad that he was able to transfer the information to the world, though warning others to be wary of summaries and videos as they may still be tainted by Ben's curse. The final video uploaded by Judusible concerning the events was one that had the quotes, "The counter resets," following by, "I'm glad you did that." So another really creepy thing about this is if you go to Cleverbot, which is an actual website, and I'll put a link down in the description for you guys. If you guys go to the Cleverbot and you type in what happened to Ben, at first it'll start saying stuff like, "I don't know, who's Ben?" And then if you say, "Did Ben drown?" They'll say yes. And then if you try to deny the fact that Ben drowned, if you say Ben did not drown, then it'll start like arguing with you, which is pretty weird. So if you guys want to try it yourself, I thought it was really creepy when I did it too. Kind of freaked me out. But if you guys want to, check it down below. The Cleverbot, type in stuff about Ben, concerning Ben, just ask him what happened to him. And you'll see it's a little creepy, but a little bit fun also. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this creepypasta. If you did, let me know. Leave some comments down below. Do you think that Judusible was right, or was this a huge hoax that he did to get views as well on YouTube? I don't know. I'll put a link down below to the article that has links to all the videos for you guys to check it out as well if you want to check out the videos. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Gaming Nightmares. This is part 2. Again, if you missed part 1, check it out. It might be a little confusing. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to slap a like and a favorite on the video. It gets it out there for more people to enjoy. And if you guys are new and you enjoy creepypastas and, you know, just gaming, overall gaming creepiness, then make sure to subscribe. I upload these every single Sunday, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys want to see covered next week. Leave it as a comment down below, whatever gaming creepypasta you want. And check out the shirts, the official shop, link down below, as well as annotation on the screen. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to slap a like, a comment, and subscribe. I'm Astros, I'm out. Peace!